What's going on, guys? My name is Fakastil. Today we're checking out Elite Barbarians. Lately, the Elite Barbarians have been so incredibly strong with their HP, speed, and overall their damage that everyone is using them. They're just superior barbarians. So today I'm gonna teach you guys how to use them. And I know people want to counter them, but Orange Juice made a perfect video about that. So I'm just gonna teach you guys how to use them. So guys, this is the first moment. Here, we're gonna check out how to counter push with Elite Barbarians. So, right there, he used all of his elixir, and I countered with Elite Barbarians, and immediately got him. So that was a short fragment, but you guys, so what I did was push one lane with the giant, or whatever. So, let's say we push one lane with the giant, the other lane, so he commits all of his elixir on Barbarians, whatever his counter, and on the other side you're just gonna go Elite Barbarians, Rage, whatever, you know? Elite Barbarians, Ice Spirit, Ice Golem, whatever, you can choose what you would like, but it's really strong. So, push with the other lane. That's one thing. So here, guys, we're gonna go to another thing. In this part, I got the right lane. This is sort of the same thing, but I defended really easily, just put some things in, and immediately went Elite Barbarian Rage when he just pushed. So, let's say your opponent pushes with a huge push, you can easily shut it down because it's a skeleton army, whatever, you have the log, you can just counter it for a bit of elixir for positive trade, and you just go ahead and completely wreck them with the Elite Barbarians. So, surprise your opponent. That's number 2. Here, guys, is just a counter push. So, he pushed with Minor Hog Rider. It's a pretty common push, it's not too strong, and my Elite Barbarians are able to shut it down. So, for a counter push, we just immediately had a huge push. We pre-arrow, that's really important in this deck. Pre-arrowing can be one of the best things to do. Most popular counter is Minion Horde, Skeleton Army, Tombstones, those kind of things. And in this case, when you pre-arrow, they can't do anything. It's really hard to counter that, so let's say you're able to do that. Always do it. If you know your opponent's counter, so you know he only has a minion horde for you, you just pre-arrow with your cheap push with the Elite Barbarians, and he's not able to do anything. Trust me, it's really strong. So here, guys, I used the Elite Barbarians to make a pretty powerful push. So that was not pre-arrow, but it was a pretty easy arrow. So let's say you use a tank. Use Elite Barbarians to support it. Let's say I have a Royal Giant, that's really cheap of course, but let's say I have a Royal Giant and I put Elite Barbarians behind it. Let's say his counter is a Lumberjack, let's say, or let's say a Miner, well, something that is single unit and pretty common to use. Let's say you drop your Elite Barbarians behind it, they can actually kill the thing while the tank is tanking for that unit. So your Elite Barbarians will have a free shot at the troop that you're killing, and it will just run straight towards the tower, and the tower will be done. So guys, here I'm gonna use Elite Barbarians with spells, and in this case I'm using Freeze and Rage. Not at the same time, but you know, partial sometimes. These were really weird battles, but this guy wasn't really that good. So I'm gonna use Elite Barbarians Freeze, and it's so freaking powerful. So look at this timing. He places a cannon, right? And he just places Musketeer while I froze. The thing is, they were on the left side, so the other tower did attack, but look at the damage I'm doing with one single Elite Barbarian. One problem about Freeze is that it's expensive, and let's say someone is using only a bit cheaper troops, they can easily counter your push. So let's say they drop only Spear Goblins and you freeze them, they probably have something else to counter your Elite Barbarians. So be sure to really watch out for that. Another freeze right here, and this was pretty clean, and a pre-log, even though he didn't have Skeleton Army, pre-log can really help you out. Let's say you deploy something to counter your elite barbarians even after you froze, they'll get pushed away or get killed, like skeletons. So guys, in the end, I hope I helped you guys out with the elite barbarians, hoping you know them just a bit better now by showing you some replays and some tactics you can use with them. So we had a few things. You can freeze like spells, you can use them as a counter push, so let's say you just defended a Hog Rider, you can make a counter push with a cheap thing like an Ice Golem or an Ice Spirit. They're really good with pre-arrow, pre-log, really any direct damage. When you pre-fire that, you actually can get great value, like pre-arrowing a minion horde. Also, get another push on the other side. Let's say you have you've committed some elixir on the left with a cheap giant push, and he committed all of his elixir to defend that. Surprise your opponent by an attack on the right. It works. It always works because they're so fast. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something from this. If you did, be sure to leave a like and share this video with everyone you know. Well, probably not everyone, but a lot of people. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next video.